This is Behind the Music, Dixie State Edition. We sat down with a band, Black Sabbatical, made up of Dixie State professors, to learn how they got their start in music.
My brother was a drummer, so I kind of got into it, but he sort of gave it up, but I kept going with it, and I've just played here and there. I mean, it's off and on, and sometimes you get really, you grow, and then you kind of plateau, and just over the past couple of years, the more that work stress sort of goes up, the more I want to do something else. So that's kind of where...
Like hit things.
Yeah, exactly, and it's a nice stress relief.
I went to a concert and heard Skid Row play, and just the sound and feel of the bass, and that's just what I liked. And apparently I'm not good yet, but yeah, just some. I mean, I think it's just going to concerts and seeing what other people can do.
I've played guitars for years, and then I sold mine a couple years ago to buy a mountain bike. And then I bought another one back right before spring break, and I've been playing pretty much every day since then. And then actually getting in a band, you feel like, oh, I actually probably ought to kind of keep up and have some idea of what I'm doing. So this is the first time I've really played at all seriously.
And we're buying guitars, and I decided to be the different guy and buy a bass because I, liked a few bassists in a couple bands, and played that for like 5 years. I was like, did a little cover band and did a little garage band, and then I just kind of sold my bass actually right before like a year or two before I actually moved out here to Utah, and then like Kurt explained a little bit earlier, I was at a karaoke event, and another faculty member was there, and I like doing karaoke, and I have a couple songs that my go-to songs, and they told Kurt, and here I am.
With growing popularity after the faculty luncheon, we asked if they would ever leave teaching to become rock stars.
No way. The professor's pretty awesome.
No, that's a pretty good job, pretty good gig.
Yeah, but I've often dreamed of having the semester end after graduation and going on like a 2-month tour in the U.S. That would be really fun. But I wouldn't do it like as a day job. It just sounds like a lot of work, pain.
Yeah. Yeah, we're hoping Pearl Jam will call about next summer. Like, they've never heard of us, and we have no reason that they might call. But we're hoping anyway that they'll call and invite us on tour.
Or tell us to stop playing the music.
Yeah, it's probably actually more likely.
Way more likely.
However, they do use their music to help teach in the classroom.
Bring this to class when we talk about hearing in my physiology class. And I will play, I'll probably play for a couple of minutes in there.
Actually, I do one lecture where I'll have a little practice pad out, and I'll kind of show them, to go from just a simple roll to being able to do a really fast roll. That just takes hours of effort that you kind of have to just train yourself and say something, right? And so
That's what I did today, though, was I brought in a guitar.
You just played the guitar.
No, I brought in a guitar, and I made that point that, everyone wants to be able to play something really cool, and I did on my acoustic. I played Over the Hills and Far Away. And I'm like, but to learn that, it takes a huge amount of, this is a guitar, these are the strings, these are the frets, and you have to go, and and in the same way, we're going to study membranes so that we can do something really cool and understand how nerves and muscles work. But first, you got to do the horrible studying the membranes.
And it ties really well educationally, is that you don't see that. And I think a lot of people give up on something because they think they're automatically not going to do it. Like, they'll just say, well, if I can't pick up a guitar and do some kind of crazy solo or something, then I guess I'm terrible at it. And I realize that everybody has to start at that.
Yeah. Well, I think if they don't have some sort of like talent, inborn talent or something to do it, that they can't acquire those skills through some hard work.
I think maybe the overarching theme is that we're people too. We're students in like other places. They think that we don't just live in our offices, or I think we walk around with our families and they're like, what are you doing here? And we're like, I gotta get groceries. So,
Yeah.
just,
I like
Yeah, we're only doing this because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hopefully nobody thinks that we're, I don't know, seriously thinking we're going to tour with Pearl Jam. Because they're not really up to our musical standards. Really, are they? I don't know.
Reporting for Dixie Sun News, I'm Ryan Huskins.
If you want to stay up to date with Dixie Sun News, be sure to subscribe to our channel.